Okay. All right. Good day, everyone. I want to welcome you to this business angle of your profession summit. It's been a great time. Today we're having a con six. We're having a con six today, and I want to implore you to make sure you apply all that you have received so far. And make sure, because learning without applying is like eating without going to the toilet. I've said it many times. It becomes inconvenient. It becomes something that doesn't help the body. It becomes even toxic to the body. So, because one can be plateaued when you don't really apply what you've learned. So, better still, my name is James Olokesusi, and also I want to really encourage you to subscribe to this channel or follow on YouTube, subscribe follow on Facebook, subscribe to YouTube channel. Is so important. It's so important. Like, subscribe, and say hello, and tell us what you feel. Tell us how you are enjoying it. If it's a free, you've been enjoying it for free in the past few days, and so we should get a reaction from you. That's is normal. It's good. We should. Life is all about creating value and appreciating value as well. The training may be free, but it's not cheap. The training may be free, but it's not cheap. It doesn't come cheap. Nothing comes cheap. Most of the things we use to communicate training to you are paid for. So it's not cheap. So if you're making for free, we are making a sacrifice. To be very nice as well, if you can be part of us by just clicking that subscription button. It doesn't take anything from you. So just let's do that. And many programs we're having on the June 13th. We're going to be having Mind Shifts, myself and my partner, Franco Bani. We're going to be having it at Shaga Multipurpose Building, 25 Aliyu Street, Tokotaya, Shaga, Lagos State, Shaga. We're going to be having it in that program there, and it's going to be a great time. We're going to be talking about overcoming systemic limitation. And also next week we're going to be having two kind of online program. From Monday to Tuesday we're going to be having doing business in Nigeria. It's an online webinar, and that's Monday and Tuesday. So Thursday and Friday we're going to be having thinking like a CEO for startups, for SMEs. We're going to be talking about that. So today I want to really talk about practical business success principles. Practical business success principles. What are those things you should do? I will quickly talk about 10 things you must do. You must write down. You must continue to remind yourself of that. If you keep it in your heart, if you begin to put that in your software and it's programmed in you, you can never fail. You can never fail. So these are coined out from the book itself. Doing business, that means business angle of your profession. So once again, I want to encourage you to buy the book. It's very important to buy the book. The book, that copy is 5,000. Like I gave it to you, the copies for 4,000. And the soft copy is just 2,000. That's the ebook, just 2,000. So it's very important to learn to buy. And research certificate is 4,000. If you need certificate, just send the DMOs and we'll send the certificate to you. Certificate of participation. And the last thing I want to say before I go into the details is yesterday we talked about the mentorship program. The mentorship program is on 3 levels. We have the platinum, we have the diamond, and as well we have the gold. The platinum have access to chatting with us. We can guide them. Everybody needs a mentor. You needed a teacher while in primary and secondary school. You needed a lecturer while you were in tertiary institution. Now, in real life, you need mentors, coaches to guide you. If you feel education is expensive, you try ignorance. If you think you don't need a mentor, then try to figure it out yourself. You know how much you're going to spend by making mistakes. You make the mistakes, you come up, you make the mistakes, you come up, you know how much you're going to spend. So, we say the platinum is you having the book, buy the book, and subscribe. Then we have a proof of that. Then you're part of the platinum. Then you can chat us, we can respond to you, and relax on that. We can always talk with you. So, but you can't call us. We can only chat and relax on that, So, but the diamond level is 20,000 a year. 20,000 a year, which is a chicken feed. Compared to costly mistake that's beyond 20,000. If you're not willing to pay mistakes, to pay school fees, you will make a mistake that is more than the school fees you will have paid. You pay a bigger school fees by mistake. So it's 20,000 for the platinum, and that's for diamond. I beg your pardon. Platinum is you buying the book and subscribing. The diamond is 20,000 for a year, and the gold. With diamond, you can call us. You can call us. We can talk to you. We can do video calls with you. We can do things with you. But with gold, we can see face to face. You can have access to us face to face. You can meet us at our office. You can come and meet you if there's maybe. That's 100,000 for a year. 100,000 for a year. And we can call with you. We can do a lot of things with you. And I want to encourage you. Make haste while the sun shines. Because this offer for this year will not be like that next year. Because we are not going to be at this level next year. By next year, the gold will have gone to 1 million. You will have said, oh, I wish I was able to connect with Mr. James then. Last year, I wish we were able to do this and do that. See, mentorship does not come free. Any mentorship that comes free is not about any seriousness. There should be commitment that makes the mentor be willing to stick out his neck for you, because you're not going to be the only one he's mentoring. I have several mentors. I have several mentees, that we guide here and there and relax on that. So if out of our time, I'm a busy person. It's almost about 8 o'clock. I just came in just now to come and do this work, this video. I've been busy. Leave from here all through tomorrow, Saturday. I'm supposed to rest. I'm going to be busy doing a lot of things. See, I own 2 companies, co-founded 2 other companies. So I'm a busy person. I have to work on about 4 companies. Aside from other assignments. Aside from other spiritual assignment. So I have so much, a lot on my plate. So if you're going to take out of that time to mentor you, it should worth it. So today, like I said, call 6, we're talking about the practical business principles, success principles. Number 1, we're going to be looking at solve real problem. When you focus your strength on solving real problem, identify what are the gaps, what are the missing gaps, what are the pain points that people are going through, what is in your industry. Identify what is really missing, what problem can you really solve. So you really need to really identify, to meet specific, you have to meet specific needs that will help people. It's all about transformation, not transaction. It's all about transformation. What are you transforming? What change are you bringing to the game? If you don't solve real problem, you are just joking. Like I told you, when you create value means the act of meeting needs, solving problems, and answering unanswered questions. You have to meet needs. You have to solve problems. That's why you create value. Value is you exchange value, money for value, or you exchange value for money. If you need money, you need to create value. He said the wealthiest nations are servant nations. The wealthiest nations are servant nations. So if you want to be wealthy, you have to create asset, because wealth is asset based. Wealth is creativity based, while riches are just cash based, are just opportunity based. Somebody can eat a contract of 1 billion today and got a lot of wealth, a lot of riches. It doesn't translate to wealth instantly, because it can squander the old money and use it to enjoy life, like lottery winners, lotto winners. Now lotto winners won 100 million and they come back to become poor because they never put any structure or asset or creativity on ground to keep generating money for them. So they lost it. A lot of celebrities are like that. A lot of actors, a lot of actresses, a lot of footballers, a lot of boxers. Mike Tyson, as a few years ago, was arranged a fight for him to be able to get him $20 million, because a few years ago, some decades ago, he was worth almost about $20 million, so that he had several Rolls Royce, several bees like lions in his compound. He squandered the money, and at the point he was owing $20 million in debt. He was broke because he was rich. He never transited to wealth by creating assets, by creating creativity that he could be selling and be using for him for the rest of his life. He got broke. You see, last year he had to be a coach to this guy that came from UFC and that fought Anthony Joshua. He had to be a coach to that because they had to offer him 1 or 2 things for him to feed. And so many Nigerian actors, international actors, they are like that. If you remember a man called Amokachi, many are like that, who have become riches to broke, but they never created wealth. So you have to create, you have to be able to solve problems. That's the beginning of wealth, or beginning of successful business. Is your business solving problem? Are you marketing? The market you are selling, does it meet the needs of people in that community? Does it meet the needs of people around you, or the needs of people within the sphere of your contact? That's why we say some people, they want to sell some business now. You are taking to go and be selling ceramic plates, like aluminum plates, a lot of plates, good plates, nice plates, not quality things in an area where they need food. You want to go and put a boutique, expensive boutique, in an area where they need food. That means you are not meeting needs. You have created a value, but you have placed a value in the wrong place. So your value, you have to solve real problem in your community. Number 2 is that you must be very you must understand the value chain. The first one, you must be value driven. Number 2 is that you must understand the value chain. What is the value chain in that industry? You have to understand the place of production to the place of delivery. Like we say in farm now, palm oil. Let's say palm oil, like I said yesterday. There's a place of planting. There's a place of milling, whereby they extract the juice. There's a place of transportation, whereby they transport it. There's a place of selling, either wholesales or retail sales. Retail, there's a place of licensing or packaging, and there's a place of licensing. You understand which one is your strength in the whole equation? Are you good? Do you want to go into planting? Do you want to go into milling? Do you want to go into transportation? I used to know a woman who does this palm oil thing. At the point, last year we were talking, and he said, I said, are you not going to go to the village where you're going to go and get the oil and wax? He said, no, I don't do that. I just stay here. I contact the logistic person. They just go and meet the source and they pack it and bring it to her. She says, why in our house? They bought it from the rural area rural community where she's purchasing from. So she understands our place of value chain. They're not illiterate, and she's making a lot of money. In fact, a friend of mine was telling me about an investment he made into such palm oil. They go and buy it in bulk when it's very plenty. They keep it till when it's scarce to sell. Very fantastic deal. So in your own industry, as a consultancy industry now, the point where we contact a client, the point where we deliver service to the client, and to the point where we get feedback from the client. There's a place of marketing, there's a place of delivery, and there's a place of feedback. So where are you playing in your industry? I like the value chain, where understand where you are playing. And the other one is number 3 is start small but think big. Start small but think big. Always, it's not you can start small but think big. Build a system and structure that makes it sustainable. There's a word we say, you don't grow big to manage well, you manage well to grow big. It's not all about how you started, it's all about how you are ready to build. Start small but grow big. Grow, think big. Always think big. Be visionary in your mindset. Think 5 years down the line. Think 10 years down the line. The reason why, in our training next week, 2-day training about think like a CEO, we're going to be teaching how visionary mindset of the CEO takes them to the place. In fact, the word of the CEO is a projection in the first place, it's a faith base. But now it is when you begin to think and work in alliance with attribute of a CEO that takes you to the real reality of a CEO. That's when you become a chief executive officer. So you have to be visionary. You have to see 5 years down the line. Many people they are just operators. They are only thinking of what do I enjoy today? What do I eat today? How much do we make for my shop today? How much do we make for my business today? How much do I make this week? See, CEOs don't think like that. Let me not give you the clues about that. But thinking big is seeing far. Amazon saw far that in 8 years they never made any profit. They were so concerned about making impact. And from that 8 years they began to make profit. Now they're one of the richest companies all over the world. Facebook in 5 years never made any profit. They were so concerned about making impact, solving real problems. So CEOs are not AC. Okay, so you have to think big, put system and structure in the process, understand the process, business process, break them, understand the function, break them into processes. Understand the function. In a restaurant, we are selling food. We are selling food to our customer. Then break the function into processes, like the time the customer places an order, to the time the order is prepared, and to the time the order is delivered, and to the time you handle complaints. That's a four chains in the process. It's a system. So like in a company, there are 2 levels of task. There's a routine task, there's high value task. In a routine task, the people at the executional level who are doers can handle that. The people at the high value task who are talking about effectiveness, where are we going to? What are we supposed to be doing now? So that means as a CEO or as a leader, you have to think about where are we going. You have to, if you are still the only one or 1 or 2 persons with you, where are we going? What are we supposed to be doing today? That's operational thinking. Where are we going? Visionary thinking. What are we supposed to be doing today? Operational thinking. Then how do we do it? That's doing is about executional thinking. So you almost have to start small but think big. So the other one is convert your expertise into a solution. Convert your expertise into a solution. I talked about it yesterday, how to deliver your value, offering value. I said yesterday you can deliver your value through service. You can solve that means by serving time, like what all of us, a lot of people are used to. A teacher is teaching in the class, is serving time, selling time. That's through service. A doctor is treating people, treating patients, consultation. That's what we know how to do. That's serving time. The second one is that we can sell digital products. The value can be converted into a package that will sell digital products, ebooks, courses online. The third one, you can begin to sell consultation as well. You can sell consultation. Through consultation, You know, you are aside from the fact that you are selling time, you are a consultant to other people. You know, I used to be a farmer many years ago. While I was a farmer, I was a consultant to other farmers also. I could teach them, I could tell them, do like this for a stipend, for this, for that. You know, so you can do consultation, you can package it in the consult, write proposals, and like that, consult. I'm going to show you the processes, you know, and how you can align all of the processes and get results. You know, so there's another one, you can deliver your value through subscription. It can become a monthly payment. I'll be doing this thing for you. You're going to be paying me every month, and lots of that. And now you can package into a product, sell a product, write a book. You can sell it in a book. You can put all the formula and put it in a book, or put it in a package. Package it and you can sell it as a product. You know, so put the formula together, put the whole branch together, or fabricate a machine. You can sell a product, and so that's what you can do. That's what you can do. So there are several ways to deliver value. Now, so always convert your expertise into service or consultation. Okay, number 5 is market relentlessly. Market relentlessly. Visibility brings credibility. If you don't market, people will not know you. You have to keep marketing your product. You must continue to market. Keep making people aware of what you are selling. No matter how quality or whatever beautiful you are selling, when you are not marketing it, when you are not being visible, you can't get sales. Pepsi Cola is still advertising till tomorrow. They will still continue to advertise, because the moment they stop advertising, the moment they begin to lose visibility, and the moment they begin to lose credibility. Visibility brings credibility. So you must continue to use the social media platforms, referrals, meet friends among the colleagues, your colleagues. You're telling them about what you're doing. You must be visible. No matter how great the product is, when you don't market it, you don't get great dividends for it. But no matter how bad the product is, if you give the great and solid marketing, you'll get more results than someone else. Number 6, build a relationship. Not just transactional, but an edible relationship that will, help to leverage and to reduce your stress. Because if you remember the story of Peter, when the fish was too much for him, he had to leverage on partners. He would have lost the rest of the fish, but he had to leverage. That's joint venture. Can be a joint venture, your business with somebody else's business, come together to push a project. So build a relationship, leverage mentorship, leverage networking with your peers, leverage, nurture relationship with your client. Build a relationship. Never undermine the importance of the referrals you can get from one client. So you have to build a relationship. Among the 10 things, one of the greatest you have to understand is relationship. That's the in thing. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking so much about partnership. So tomorrow is all about partnership, relationship, so that we can, as I'm going to be running off in part 7, finishing this training. So build a relationship, edible relationship that will take you far. And that's why you have to work on your character, because your bad character of stinginess, bad character of easy anger, of emotional weakness cannot sustain any relationship. Your partners will offend you, your clients will offend you, your mentors will offend you, people will offend you. But if you're going to be lambasting and being quarrelsome, you can't sustain any tangible relationship that's desired or that is designed to take you to the top. So you have to build a relationship that is designed to take you up. Number 7 is know your numbers. Know your numbers. Keep records on a daily basis. Have a bookkeeping, understand bookkeeping, or get hire one to do for you. Make sure the expenses, the income, they are quite well documented. Have your cash book being done. How much is the bank? How much do you have at hand? How much do you have? What is the worth of your organization? What are you making per day? Let me tell you, turnover does not equal profitability. The fact that you sold a good in a week worth about 20 million does not mean you have made 20 million in profit. If you have checked your accounting very well or your records very well, you could have made some in the cost of goods sold, the cost price, or better still, the expenses and lacks of that. You could have your profit might not be more than a million or 500,000 out of the 20 million. So that's the reason why a lot of businesses have collapsed, and they blame it on witchcraft. You are not keeping your accounting records well. Your financial intelligence is what nurtures the health of the business. If your financial records are not good, your business is dying, because the health of that business depends on how you use finances, how well you nurture finance. That's why you say get consultants that can help you. As your business is growing, you can get financial consultant like our accounting firm, like Pinnacles, business and financial consulting. We consult for firms for the accounting records to help them build a monthly, accounting, like P&L, like cash flow, and the likes of that. Even your tax filing, we do all of that. So I know the place of the taxes and a deduction, what is to be deductible, what is not to be deductible. And so you need to understand your numbers, track your numbers well. Number 8, upgrade consistently. Upgrade consistently. Attend trainings, go for seminars, go for training, go for conferences. If at the course of conferences you meet people, you learn a lot, you learn from others. What the knowledge that brought you here might not take you to the next level. The knowledge that brought you here might not take you to the next level. If you want to shift, you need to learn more. The more you learn, the better you be. I said, the first greatest capital you need in your business is called capital know-how. Capital, invest in your intellectual property. Don't invest in a business when you're not invested in your mind. Investment is not just all about knowing the process or understanding the skills. It's more also understand the principles that make the business work. I don't care how much you know, how much of the skill you know, or the process you know, when you don't understand principles that is designed to build that business, your business will be limited. It will be plateaued. That's why I say spend time to build your skill and spend more time to build the business, and to grow the business. So that's number 9. Upgrade consistently. Preparation is a lifelong school. You don't graduate from it. Never feel because your business has about 10, 20, 30 branches, you don't need knowledge any longer. For you to sustain the business, you need knowledge. For you to go to the next level, you need knowledge. So number 9, delegate and systemize. Delegate consistently. Delegate. Build a team. If you really want to scale, build a team. And one of the key to building a team, to delegating, is that master the crafts, then document, then train, then after then delegate. Never delegate when you have not mastered. Master the craft, document it, train your team, train them, take your time to train them, take your time to show them. A lot of time we employ people, we don't show them what to do, we don't show them how to go about it, and we expect the best from them. So train them from time to time. Training is a consistent thing. You must continue to train, you must continue to teach them. So master, then document it. So master the craft yourself. So delegate. There are routinous tasks, there are high value tasks. Which high value task has to do with visionary thinking. Where are we going to? What are we supposed to be doing today? There are routinous tasks of probably execution. You might outsource that. You might outsource that, but better still, make sure the high value task must be what you need to be doing. So you need to delegate. You can't build a successful business by working in that business. You can only build a great business or successful business by working on the business. There's a difference between working in the business and working on the business. When you are working in the business, you are just like an operator. And there's a limit to which an operator can go. But when we need to work on the business, you begin to work like a CEO. I'm going to be talking about a lot of that next week, Thursday and Friday. It's going to be a live training. In the evening, the handbills are out. I will share the handbill on the platform tomorrow. training, thinking like a CEO and doing business, a holistic, caption of doing business in Nigeria. The last one is have a clear why. Let your why be so strong because challenges will keep coming. You can start small. You can the business can be slow. Like I said, start small, think big. But while you are working at it, challenges may be coming. The business, your calculation of profitability, your calculation of the output of the business, and in the master plan in your mind may be different from the reality. And when this disparity is so wide, it might kill your intention. It might kill your motivation. You might not even be willing to go to that business the next day because your expectation has been truncated, by the reality you met. So that's why your why must be strong. Why are you in business? If it's just all about making money, no. Why are you busy in business? To transform lives. That should be the major, to transform, to make impact. And also to make money can be part of it because you want to conquer poverty. So at the beginning, the money might not come as expected. It might not come as expected. So you must understand the place of the why. Your why must be strong, must be so strong. If your why is not strong, that's why you see a lot of business. A wise man said, out of every 5 businesses, every business that starts in 5 years, every 5 business that starts in 5 years, it might only be one that will surpass, in 5 years. That might survive 5 years. Out of 5, it might be only one that will survive 5 years. But the rest of the 4 will have died on the way because the why is not strong enough. Because no matter how much you are falling, you must continue to rise. You must continue to make efforts. But if your why is not strong, if your motivation is not strong, then your business might be nipped in the bud even before the realization of the goals, of the vision. So that's what I have for you today. I want to encourage you once again to subscribe. Do us a favor by subscribing, like it, send us a message. How are you enjoying this training? Send us a message. Let us know. Are you getting value? Are you really getting value? Are you learning something at all? Or we're just wasting our time, we're wasting your time, we're wasting your data. So are you getting value? So write to us, chat to us, and let's know. And if there's any question in your mind, you can always let us know and we can reach out to you. So like I said, the mentorship, we have the platinum, the diamond, and the gold. The platinum is just by buying the book and subscribing. The diamond is by paying 20,000, buying books, subscribing, and paying 20,000. And the gold is buying 100,000 per year. As with the gold, you can see physically, you can have meetings with you, strategic meetings from time to time with you. In fact, in a real consultancy with companies, they pay more than that. When you're consulting with them, we are having strategic meetings from time to time. They pay more than that. But for now, that's what it is. So the fact that the training is free, it doesn't come cheap. So let's appreciate everything that's come from this platform. I want to say good night, God bless. See you tomorrow by 3 o'clock. We're going to be having a live session tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a live session. So make sure you are there, you are able to get it. So that's course 7. Stay blessed. See you next time. So you can invite somebody tomorrow to join us in that live session tomorrow. So make sure